Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. There are more questions and answers this morning as authorities in Colorado continue to investigate a deadly mass shooting. It happened at a grocery store in Boulder. A somber scene just hours ago as law enforcement escorted an ambulance carrying the body of Officer Eric Talley. The 51-year-old officer was among 10 people killed at a grocery store in Boulder. Now, police say that he was one of the first officers to respond to the scene of the shooting. Officer Talley had been with the department since 2010. Police say that this all began yesterday afternoon when the suspect opened fire at the King Soopers grocery store in Boulder. Folks inside the store ducking for cover as the shots rang out around them. Witnesses say that multiple people were lying motionless on the ground inside and outside the store. Meantime, police say that when officers arrived at the scene, the gunman started firing at them in the parking lot. Police say that more lives would have been lost if it wasn't for the quick response from Officer Eric Talley and members of multiple agencies who responded to the scene.
We do have a person of interest in custody. That person was injured during the incident and is being treated for the injuries.
This is a very complex investigation that will take no less than 5 days to complete.
Police now working to uncover more information from the suspect himself. His identity has not yet been released. Top health officials say that the nation is at a crossroads in the coronavirus pandemic. As more Americans travel and some ignore the COVID-19 protocols, they fear another COVID-19 surge is coming. Officials say that out-of-control crowds of mostly maskless spring breakers overwhelming Miami Beach. At times, they say that more than 1,000 people were seen swarming the streets, sometimes shoulder to shoulder. To curb the crowds, the city of Miami now extending a curfew and emergency order, possibly for several weeks. This comes as cases of a dangerous COVID-19 variant climbs across the country and air travel is skyrocketing. The TSA screened more than 1 million passengers at U.S. airports. This despite the CDC urging folks against traveling at this time.
Unfortunately, as a nation, we're trying to do everything we can to give this virus a fighting chance, despite our efforts to begin vaccinating the country.
These people that are not following the instructions are hurting you. If they get infected, they are going to create variants that are going to spread.
According to the CDC, nearly 25% of Americans have received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, and more than 44 million people are fully vaccinated. The Mobile County Health Department now giving folks another chance to get their first dose of the Moderna vaccine. Because of the threat of inclement weather today, the vaccine clinic scheduled at Bellingrath Gardens has been moved. The event will now take place at the Coastal Response Center, which is located in Coden. Now, the clinic will begin at 9 a.m. and will remain open until the vaccine supply is depleted. You will need to go inside the center for your vaccine. It will not be a drive-through.
All right, well, get ready, folks. Things about to change. Right now, it's not too bad. It's just kind of cloudy outside. We're not seeing much in the way of rain just yet, but that is going to change here as we go through the day. We've got a system over here to the west of us. This will be coming on in and giving us multiple rounds of heavy rain possibilities for the next few days. We do have a severe risk zone here for today, the lowest level, marginal risk. So we're not expecting widespread severe weather today out of this. This is very low end. Just means there's a possibility of an isolated severe thunderstorm. A little more concerning here with this system. This is going to be a rainmaker. So we have a flash flood watch that is up through Friday. And you notice it's the western half of our area. The Panhandle, the eastern half are not included in that. So we believe the heaviest rain will mainly be west of I-65. You'll see that here on the Futurecast watch, what happens as we go through the day. This is lunchtime. A few light showers strolling on in. But by the afternoon, here comes the heavy rain. By late afternoon, there we go. A big round of heavy rain. Likely hearing a few rumbles of thunder as well. Once again, isolated chance of a severe storm, but mainly, once again, going to be a heavy rain event. And this does spread across the area throughout the day today. So it looks like just about everybody's going to get rain today, and heavy rain at that. So here's your planner. Should start around lunchtime-ish, that's when we'll start seeing the heavier rain. Until then, we'll be mostly cloudy skies, temperatures rising into the low 70s. Futurecast, I'm actually going into Wednesday, more rain. This is where the rain is going to be more likely on the western half of the viewing area, but you can see another round of good rain is going to come in tomorrow, and that's why we're under this flash flood watch. It's up through Friday. It's for the accumulated rain that we're going to see over several days going into, that's Thursday, going midnight there, and then that continues overnight Thursday morning. We'll see some more rain, once again, mainly west of 65. So accumulating rain. Talking as much as 5 inches in some spots in the western half of the area, 4 inches, and then as we go to the east, 2 to 3 inches. But still a good coverage of rain here for the next few days. That's why we're under a flash flood watch. This one's a rainmaker. By the time we get to Friday, most of that rain is done. We'll have a few showers left over. We'll have some scattered storms for the upcoming weekend. Temperatures there will be in the low 80s. A very active forecast for the next 7 days.